Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So this will be my second video about Chosen, and this will be a team centered around the use of Ruby Ascension. And Ruby Ascension, she is a Pierce No Warp, and then the reason why we're using her is because she is a blast type with the tag laser. And she is only the second character after Bishamonten with the tag laser, and it's a very... I know how to say it in Japanese, I don't know how to say it in English, but it's a very unique bump combo, which takes a certain kind of way of thinking to use well. And the way it works is that whatever direction you hit her in, the tag laser will come out that same direction. So it kind of works like a rebound laser that does not rebound, if that makes sense. So the kind of the best way to use her is to position her in the center of the screen, where it's easy to hit her, and then we'll use other Pierce characters to hit her to get the laser out. So all the other characters that I'm bringing, they are Pierces with no warp, and real quick, they are Tsukuyomi, Rakshasa Evolution, and then Avalon. And yeah, they all have their own advantages in this mission. But they're there mostly just to make use of the tag laser. Alright, so Ruby's position is pretty good here, so we'll try to maintain that. And yeah, I do not like these turtle stages on this Chosen mission, because they just eat up turns of our thorn immunity. So we'll try to get through that as quickly as possible. Okay, and I think I said this in my first Chosen video. Alright, I'll come back to that in a second. But there we saw that the tag laser, we kind of curved around and we got the tag laser through the homing guy, which is very important, because the homing guy summons other people. And then we want to get rid of the homing guy the first turn if we can. But anyway, oh, here's another good tag laser. Yeah, pretty easy. The order that we want to take down enemies on this mission is kind of set. So you already know like what to do every stage. But first we want to take down the little forest angel, because it drops the boots, which will cure the speed down that we got. And then we also want to take down the homing absorbers, because they summon other guys and so make the mission longer. And then we want to get rid of the anti-bounce guys, because they can slow down our bounce characters. I don't need to worry about that too much here since I'm using all Pierce guys. And then I want to take down the boss, who actually does a fair amount of damage. But yeah, with speed down, my options are really limited for who I can hit, and then it's best to just do a straight line towards the enemy you want to hit. But yeah, using a team with a Ruby, we always want to keep in the back of our mind how to get the best use out of her tag laser. Alright, so it is Ruby's turn. We'll grab the boot, and then focus on her positioning. So she's in great positioning here, right above the boss. And this would be a good time to get the heart. Yeah, I was trying to grab the heart and also get the tag laser into the boss. Couldn't quite manage, but we didn't need it there that time. Okay, but here's a great chance to get the tag laser into the boss. And that's like half the boss's life there, so that's pretty insane. And then we have the same chance with Rakshasa here too. Let's see what we do. Yeah, same thing there. So yeah, 2 tag lasers, and that's the end of the boss there. Pretty insane. Oh yeah, and I did say I was going to do this, but I talked about the evolution version of Chosen in the first video. So I'll talk about the Ascension version here. And the Ascension version of Chosen has no null gimmicks. She only has water resistance. But she is a Pierce, and then she has very high stats, actually. And she has a Blast Bomb combo. So she has a lot of things that I'm looking for in a Max Luck. So like high stats, Blast Bomb combo, Pierce. And then on top of all that, she has a null everything strike shot, which does good damage, and then also ignores all gimmicks. So she's got a lot going for her. She's a little tricky to use, but if you've ever used Snowbow Ascension before she got her Null Warp, then you know how she plays. And she was actually pretty useful in like Okita Solji. So yeah, with a little imagination, you could bring Chosen Ascension to a lot of different missions. Alrighty. But yeah, on this stage, you want to maximize your turns and then your items as much as possible. So if like you have one enemy left who is one hit away, but you also see some like boots or like hearts on the side, you want to grab those items and then take down the little guy. And then also with Avalon, who has the strike shot reducer, we want to hit as many of our teammates as possible in order to get that strike shot out earlier. Although, I find that the boss does so much damage that I don't really want to use Avalon's strike shot anyway. But here we'll use Ruby's strike shot, and that's like a power-up, speed and power-up, plus the counterattack mode. So yeah, using that very early is a good idea. So there we saw the counterattack go into the laser robot there. And then here we'll get some more tag laser action. Pretty good. And one more hit should do it. Just for fun, we'll use Tsukuyomi's strike shot. Alright, excellent. Alrighty. And actually, that was a pretty quick run, about 7.5 minutes. And yeah, the thing about Ruby is that she takes more kind of thought in order to get the best use out of. You have to think about your angles and how to get the laser. But since she does so much damage, she kind of makes up that time that it takes to think about how to use her. So yeah, if you enjoy using the tag laser, then I really recommend her for Chosen. Alrighty, hopefully that was helpful, and we'll see you again. Take care.